Hello everybody and welcome to this video in which we are going to be going over how to use the broadcast and wait blocks in Scratch, and of course that means we'll also be looking at when I receive block as well. So they are events, related to events, so you're going to find them in, of course, events, so over here. And if you just come down, you're going to see, there we go, when I receive, and also broadcast and wait. Okay, let's look at broadcast first of all. So as you can see, I've already started this project. When green flag clicked, the cat, we're on the cat, which is sprite 1, it's just going to say, let's go to the beach. And then I want the backdrop to change. Okay, so it's going to broadcast a message, going to send a message. It's called beach. When you first get this, it's not going to have that there. You need to create the messages. So on new message, and you give the message a sensible name. Essentially, the name of the message describes what you want to have happen. Okay, when the message is received by other objects. When I say objects, I'm referring to sprites and the stage. Okay, meanwhile, on the stage, when the green flag is clicked, we're going to switch to backdrop 1, which is just a plain, you see, just a plain background. And then, when I receive beach, aha, here's the magic. When I receive beach, switch backdrop to beach Malibu, all right, which is this one here. Okay, so as you can see, what's going to happen is we start here, the cat starts here, and it will say, oh, let's go to the beach for 2 seconds, and it will send a message. This message is broadcast, which means to send. It's sent. So you send the message, you broadcast it. The cat will broadcast it, will send a message to every object, which of course includes the stage. And then the stage, when it receives that message, and only when it receives that message, it will switch to the beach. And we get communication between the objects, between the sprites and other sprites, and indeed the stage. Let's just see, let's just check it, make sure it works. Let's just bring that slightly larger. So it sends a message, and when the message is received, that happens. One more time, let's go to the beach, broadcast beach. When I receive beach, change backdrop. Okay, fine. So that's cool. One more thing to think about is the fact that the message is broadcast, it's sent everywhere, to everything. So it's not just that we can code it on one object. Let's go to the penguin, and when I receive beach, well, the penguin probably does not like it on the beach since it's a penguin and all, and the beach looks kind of warm. So the penguin, when it receives that message, is just going to say it's too hot. It's going to moan about it. It's going to complain. What are you doing, cat? Why are we here? For 2 seconds, right? So this message is broadcast. It's sent everywhere, and that means we can code the penguin to do something, and also we can code the stage. And of course, if we had 100 sprites here, they could all do something when they receive that message as well. Let's just prove that's true. So now we're going to, let's just move them across slightly because of the speech bubbles and such. I don't want to block each other. So we should see that the stage switches and the penguin speaks. Nice. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, fine. Now we've also got coming back here, we've got broadcast, the message, and then it waits. Let's have a quick look at that. So let's change it slightly. Let's just have a conversation. This is useful for conversations and animations between sprites. So hello penguin, something like that. Then it's going to broadcast a message. I've already created it called penguin turn. So again, I had to go to new message. I called it penguin turn, and it's going to wait. And this is the difference. Let's go to penguin 2. Not when I receive beach, but when I receive penguin turn. Ah, you see there, that message. What it's going to do, it's going to say maybe hello cat, because we're making a little conversation. Hello cat, right? For 2 seconds. Then I'm just going to make it wait, right? And then it's going to ask a question or say a question, what day is it today, for 2 seconds. It's going to change its colour effect. Why am I putting all this code here? Because I want you to see and understand that the cat is going to wait, and it's going to wait, and it's going to wait until all of the code here has finished running. And then it will jump on into the next line in the algorithm. And that can be something like the answer to the question, because remember the penguin is saying, what day is it today? See, what day is it today? And then the cat can respond with what day it is, maybe Monday, right? Monday, like that, right? So the point is, the message is going to be sent, and then this sprite is going to wait and wait and wait until all of the code here has finished running, and then it will continue in the algorithm right there. Okay, and let's just see how that one works. Okay, it's waiting. It's not said Monday yet. It's waiting. It's waiting. It's waiting for all the code here to finish, and then it moves on. Okay, see that one more time. All this code is running. Going to change colour, and then bang, Monday. All right. So let's just see how that is different to broadcast. So if I just put broadcast penguin turn, so it's not waiting, it broadcasts it, and then immediately it will jump there to the next step in the algorithm. So it'll broadcast penguin turn, the penguin will start to do its thing, but the cat will immediately say Monday. Right? It will make no sense, because if you think about the code here, it's got to do this for 2 seconds, it's going to wait for 3 seconds, and then it's going to ask the question. The cat's already said Monday immediately, so it'll look kind of weird, because this is not the right block to use then. Broadcast is not the right one to use in this type of conversation situation. We would want this one. I just want to show you the difference here, so let's just see it. Hello penguin, Monday. You see, it hasn't waited. It's weird. This thing is still doing its thing. It hasn't asked yet. There, what do you see? So it gets confusing and it looks odd, and that's just why it's important to understand. You also have, as well as broadcast, you also have this one, broadcast and wait, which is the correct one to use in this use case. So you got to think, intelligently as developers. You've got to think, okay, which one do I want? Do I want just broadcast, or do I want broadcast and wait? Okay, hope that was useful. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care.